Let's get it. What do you guys think that we're going to get in this challenge?
Sussing out your luck. Going hard on the paint. And that's how you assert dominance.
So this minor poison deck is exceptionally solid for grand challenges. You have Goblin Hut and Zappies for poison or fireball bait. And of course, you're going to have Royal Ghost and Bandit to apply a lot of pressure. Your main win conditions with this deck is going to be minor poison. I like these type of minor poison decks with Bandit and Royal Ghost since you have alternative ways of getting damage. And it's a lot more forgiving because you have another win condition. Also, Spear Goblin Hut is just so broken and you can accumulate so much chip damage over time with the Spear Goblins racking up. I really don't know why Supercell hasn't nerfed it yet. Ice Golem for all the bridge spam decks and Pekka's kiting it to the opposite lane is always imperative. And it's also pretty nice tanking for the minor. You have log in this deck because log bait decks are still really prevalent. So if you guys are looking for the new best minor poison deck for 12 win grand challenges, this is it. But it's also like not a healthy mentality to have if it's detracting from like you doing work, right? So sometimes it's imperative to like actually get out the work in time. And if your perfectionist mentality, like it impairs you from doing so, it's probably not the best way to live life, you know? Alright, so he's going to go in for a Tombstone. Probably going to be Lavaloon, right? Could also be a Hog Rider deck, but that Bandit got so many dashes off, just eradicates the Tombstone instantaneously, so I like that. It's going to have Minor, so I don't know what this is. I'm going to go with Zappies, because I feel like my Zappies are going to be far away from the Spear Goblin Hut, so if he wants to go in for poison, he's not going to hit all of them, like, for the entire duration of the poison, at least. So as soon as that Ice Golem, like, gets in range of the tower, then I'm going to go in for a Minor. The Ice Golem is going to be the preemptive target of the tower, and then he has to drop an Inferno Tower, which he didn't, or Inferno Dragon, which he really didn't want to do. Look at all the Spear Goblins accumulating. I think it's just so OP. I really wish it got a bigger nerf. I have to go for a poison on defense, unfortunately. You guys probably don't do that very often, but poisoning a balloon on defense, it only allows the balloon to get one hit. So if you just don't have any other counters, like, it's pretty important to do that. I don't really know the fireball interaction, but I've used poison a lot, so sometimes you have to actually poison a balloon. Going for Royal Ghost and then dropping Bandit, because you want the Royal Ghost to actually get a little bit further ahead, so then it can work on the swarm units. Wow, that Royal Ghost just ate up everything alive like a snack. That one Steve, though. Dang, Steve. This guy's name is Lumberjack. Is he not running Lumberjack? This would just be an incorrigible sin if he wasn't running it. Oh, it's got Lavaloon, so this is probably one of the hardest possible matchups. So I'm glad that I can show you guys this. Because I know a lot of you guys are going to ask, like, oh, how do I win this matchup? Because it only has Zappies and then Poison, right, for air defense. Got to apply a lot of pressure off his lane and then going for Poisons on defense. So in this circumstance, I think we're fine. I want to apply a lot of pressure opposite lane, so then look at what's going to happen. If he goes in for a balloon, then he loses his right-hand tower. It's just not viable. So that's one of those things that you always have to be cognizant of. You always have to apply a lot of pressure and make sure that your opponent doesn't get their parade push that they so desperately want. All the Spear Goblins are stacking up in the left-hand lane. I think we're getting a lot of damage there. We actually bait out arrows, and we're just doing so well right now. Let's go. I'm going for Ice Golem in the back. I'm going to go in for another Goblin Hut. And he could go in for a balloon or something like that, but I don't know if he wants to. I'm going to go in for another Zappies. I don't know if he has lightning, because we saw arrows, right? He could be writing fireball arrows, but that's kind of promiscuous. I don't really think that's a good decision by any stretch of the imagination. Alright, so I think we're just going to clean everything up here. The poison was decent, and I think we can go in for a Minor to finish off the tower. So I think we might end up losing our tower in the right, but I think that if we end up taking his tower overall, we're fine. Yep, so we did end up taking one tower. That's all that really matters. This game is meant to be dynamic against Lavaloon. We're going to go in for another Bandit. We're going to go in for a Royal Ghost. We're applying a ton of pressure here because we're up a little bit of Elixir. And as long as the Bandit breaks through, then we're going to do really well. The Royal Ghost does a lot of damage. We're going in for a Poison just to get even more damage. And the Ice Golem is vigorously headbutting the tower. The Royal Ghost gets another hit to add insult to injury. And all I think I have to do is go in for a Minor Log right here. And then he's probably going to go in for Goblin Gang. We might hit it. Nope. Alright, that's going to be all she wrote. Since he didn't drop the Goblin Gang, the Minor had free reign on the tower, and that's all it took. Good game, well played, and good luck, sir. One of the harder possible matchups. Alright, we're going to be sussing out the good luck against Neo. This guy's going to be a really good player since he's from Vanguard. I'm going to go for a Goblin Hut preemptively, and he's going to drop Goblin. So this is probably going to be Hog Rider Princess, if I had to guess. Who knows, though? Ooh, no, he's got Goblins with a Golem. I was not expecting that, my man. But you also dropped a Golem in single Elixir, so I think that we can apply some pressure off his lane. It's probably the best play for us. So now he's not able to formulate his parade push that he so desperately desires. Dropping a Log and Mega Minion, that's 5 Elixir, man. So I can go in for Zappies, make sure that my Spear Goblin Hut incinerates your Golem. And we're doing pretty well now. If the Mega Minion gets any ideas, I can just mitigate damage with an Ice Golem if I really want to. But the Mega Minion will get targeted, no, never mind, I do have to drop Ice Golem. Can also go for a Minor, So then as the Ice Golem's tanking, then I get more damage with the Miner. But I don't know if he has Pump yet, so I don't really want to commit to anything like that. I'm going to go in for a Spear Goblin Hut. And I don't really want to go right into the Baby Dragon. I'll just eat the Baby Dragon damage. Because he's not really about chip damage, right? Like, Golem decks are not about chip damage. They're about taking my tower in one fell swoop. I'm going to go for a Poison. So much damage. It's incredible. I really wish the Night Witch was inside the Poison, but that would have been a little bit too much to ask for, right? We already hit Goblins. Well worth. Look at all that damage, too. And then the Spear Goblins are accumulating. We're going to get even more chip damage from our Stevens. So he's got Night Witch and Goblins. Alright. He's got Night Witch, Goblins. He's going to have Log. I don't know if he has a big spell or not. I feel like he would have used it. Usually they have a big spell, then they use it already on the Spear Goblin Hut. But he's not about that life, so kind of interesting. Wonder if he's going to... Yeah, he's definitely going to go same lane here. 100%. He's going to drop Golem soon. I thought he was. Okay, he didn't. Yo, the Bandit's going to dash right on through, though. Let's go. Oh, free poison. Let's get it, guys. And the Ice Golem is going to be tanking for the Spear Goblins in the left-hand lane. Basically rendering the Night Witch useless. If the Night Witch stayed alive, we would have been in a tragic situation, but that didn't happen. This is bad. So that Golem should have died, right? Or it should have gotten pulled by our Spear Goblin Huts. Really poor placement by me. Actually goes in for a rocket. Okay. I think I have to poison on defense here. Otherwise, the Mega Minion doesn't die, and that would just cause us an L. Can't have that here. We don't take kindly to Golem players. Even though I made a Golem guide, right? Honestly, I didn't play it very well, right? Like, that Spear Goblin Hut was potato-ish. But I think we still win, as long as we cycle back to another poison just in the nick of time. He's got to, like, rocket cycle me, like, 3 times. It's not viable. We're going to go for the King Tower activation with a poison. We're going to cop the W. Sauce out a good game, a well played, and a good luck. I think that showed you guys how to properly play against Golem, against a really good player, even though we didn't play it extremely well with the Spear Goblin Hut placement. If you ignore the Spear Goblin Hut placement in that game, I think we played it rather perfectly. Wow, your mechanics are insane. Good game. Ah, my mechanics could have been way better that game, but thank you, man. Yo, it'd be nice if that Bandit actually dropped on time. Alright. Since we don't have Miner, I'm just going to go for Royal Ghost right in front, and I'm probably going to have to go sauce out a poison. I would love to go for a Miner behind the tower and then go for a poison and commit like that, but not going to happen. Yo, let's go. You actually dropped bats right inside. Giving me that value, bro. I appreciate that. Royal Ghost is going to get a lot of chip damage, and Santa Claus got DPS down. Wow, so Santa Claus died. He ended up having to drop Goblin Gang and bats inside the poison. This is working out really well. So I'm going to go for a Spear Goblin Hut. After seeing bats, giant, and Goblin Gang, 3 Musketeers is pretty evident. 3 Musketeers Battle Ram. Yep. Yep, dude, you're a really good player if you know how to go in for the bridge spam with the Battle Ram. So much respect for these players, man. So much respect. If you guys can't tell, I'm sarcastic as heck. I really just dislike when people go in for Battle Ram with Minion Horde right at the start of the game. Very skillless combination. Unfortunately, we don't have Zap, so this is definitely going to be a pretty difficult matchup. I think that we'll be able to win this because we had a really good start. And I don't think he's going to have Goblin Gang and Cycle when he pumps up, which is going to be decent for us. And if he does, then he's not going to be able to defend the Bandit and the pump, right? Okay, he just got finessed. Bandit's going to go dash right towards the tower and we're going to get a lot of damage. So this deck, the one thing that you have to be really cognizant of when you're playing against this Battle Ram, 3 Musketeers, Bridge Spam, Giant deck, their only ground defense is going to be 3 Musketeers, Giant, and then Goblin Gang. So the only feasible way that they can defend against the Miner is dropping Goblin Gang, and it's poisonable every single time. So if he was good, he would just completely deny or not even respond to the Miner, right? Like, he would know that I went in for the Miner poison, but we did finesse him a little bit there. We know for a fact he's going to drop 3 Musketeers. It's probably going to be in the middle. I don't know if they're going to be split or not, but we're going to have to wait and see. Okay, no, he's just terrible. People that do this, I just really don't have any respect for. We know for a fact he's going to rush off his lane, right? As soon as, yeah, he's getting ready. We're going to just take his tower. And then go for Log plus Royal Ghost. I don't know why he didn't save enough elixir for Minion Horde. That could have been pretty disastrous. I would have had to cycle back to another poison on defense. But he's just made like 10 misplays already. We're going to go for a Miner, and then if he goes Minion Horde, we'll poison it. Otherwise, we're just going to chill. I'm about it, man. Give me that value. We can't say no to that. We're going to go in for Ice Golem. We're going to go in for a Bandit. I just can't help but say, like, the people that play this deck, they never really understand card cycling or anything, like, mechanically about the game. It's such an easy deck to play, this Giant 3 Musketeer deck. It's one of my least favorite decks to ever play against. Good game, well played, and good luck, sir. I really just hate seeing this deck, and I'm glad that we ended up copying the W against it. Really happy to beat Giant 3 Musketeers, man. Let's get some hype in the chat. Let's get it. Alright, guys, we're playing against Poppy. We're going to show him who's daddy, so we're going to be dropping our bandit in the back, and we're going to see what's up. What's cooking, man? Oh, you're just going to sauce out a good luck and leak elixir. I'm down with that, man. I appreciate that a lot. Gonna go in for a poison. He's probably gonna be running Pekka control with, yeah, so he's gonna have Ewiz and Pekka. Minor maybe, or he might just be rocking Bridge Spam. That poison gave me so much utility. Even clip the Ewiz. So is he gonna have Battle Ram Bridge Spam, or is he gonna have Minor? Alright, no, he's gonna have Minor. So as soon as I saw minions plus Ice Spirit, could safely assume that it's gonna be some variation of Pekka control. Could also be like 3 Musketeers, but that's not very common anymore. Yeah, there's a Pekka. So I don't really know what I want to do here. I kind of want to apply a lot of pressure off his lane so that I can maybe just get away with Zappies. I don't want to let him have a parade push off on me. Yep, that's really nice. So much damage. We baited out minions and Ice Spirit. Ice Spirit did not end up even doing too much. Didn't do so well against us at all. Oh, why do you have Fireball, man? This is whack. Gotta go in for Ice Golem to defend the virginity. Very calculated. Unfortunately, we have to drop Royal Ghost. I didn't want to do that. But at least the Pekka didn't touch our tower, man. Pekka, get out of here, man. What are the symbols next to his name? There's like X's or something? Tic-tac-toe? What are you doing, man? We're not playing tic-tac-toe. This is Clash Royale. Get out of here. Oh, we missed the Ice Spirit. Feels bad, man. Doesn't matter, though. As long as the bandit doesn't get a charge off on us, we're fine. Another thing, I'm going to be dropping my Spear Goblin Hut on the other side in the back so then he's not able to get poison value off on us. So if he wants to poison, he's hitting the tower that he doesn't want to. And he still has to deal with the Spear Goblin Hut, right? Like, you can't just ignore that thing. So much damage, man. It's very insidious. We're going to try to save our Ice Golem. Pretty important to do so, I feel. So if I don't save my Ice Golem, then I can't kite the Pekka opposite lane. Not sure how you guys feel about that, but I think it's pretty important. Ooh, we suck. Alright, that was bad. I was hoping to kite it, but then the Zappies just drew him, so that feels real bad, man. I'm gonna have to drop Zappies again. He's gonna have Fireball, though. So I guess I shouldn't have cycled my Zappies. In retrospect, that was a really bad decision. So I'm gonna go in with the Minor. We're still applying so much pressure, though, and his Pekka is just gonna be such a sad panda. Look at the overwhelming Spear Goblins. Just like, oh, that's so much damage, man. It's kind of disgusting to look at. How did the Supercell ever think that Spear Goblins were in a good place? I have no idea. Kind of happy about it, though, right now, because, like, obviously it's working out beautifully for us. But from a competitive lens, there is no way that this is fair, man. Look at all the Spear Goblin Hut damage. We're going for a poison, going for a log, and basically cop the W. We just need one more Steve the Spear Goblin Spear. Come on, man. Do him dirty. We're going to go for the Royal Ghost, and we have our, we have our choice. What tower do we want to take here? Could assert dominance and take the left-hand tower, but I'm not about that level of disrespect, man. I'm going to give him a very nice death and go finish him off with a minor hit. Good game, well played, and good luck, sir. Pleasure playing against you. We're daddy, though. We had to assert the dominance. You are not Poppy. Alright, so LCS Black. We're going to be saucing out the good luck, and hopefully we can cop this 12 win right now. Alright, apparently I can't sauce out a good luck. There we go. Dropping the good luck. And he's going to be dropping a bandit. Alright, so probably going to be Bridge Spam, right? Might be 3 Musketeers. We're going to drop the Ice Golem so then it walks towards the Ice Golem after it kills the Spear Goblin. Very important to place that preemptively. So he's actually going to have a Royal Ghost. And he's going to be a laughing, crying guy, so we got to mute him immediately. We don't take kindly to that, man. Alright, so he's going to drop 3 Musketeers. Oof. Alright, man. Was not expecting that at all. I'm going to poison that because he hasn't dropped a Collector. I still have Minor and Cycle for the Collector if that needs to happen. Could log that back if he drops a tank in front of it, which he probably won't, right? And I can just drop a Royal Ghost right on top of the 1 Muskie. Had to drop that a little bit earlier, so then the Royal Ghost is actually able to get targeted, so then my tower was remaining healthy here. He actually did not surround that correctly, so we're going to get hits. And we know for a fact that this dude probably is going to have Collector. Yeah, there it is. So when he goes in for Collector, you go in for a Minor, you go in for Bandit, and you spread him thin, right? Because he did that when he wasn't at too much elixir. The Bandit's going to go connect to the tower. He did a ton of damage. So he had the decision. Do I want to defend my tower or do I want to defend the Collector? He didn't really defend either. Like, look at the Collector. It's not very healthy. And he sustained massive damage on the right-hand side. So whenever he goes in for the 3 musketeers, I want to poison them immediately. And then I kind of want to just go and work and drop all of my units in the lane of the 1 musketeer after that. So that's kind of the plan here. Royal Ghost should have been like right on top. I don't know why I dropped it so far in the back. That was stupid. I'm going to go for a poison because I know that he's actually going to defend that. So if I dropped a miner, he would have dropped Goblin Gang, right? I can't really have that happen. We go for a low Goblin Hut. There's no battle ram to pull, so there's no real point in actually like dropping it high. It's going to give me the ability to stack up more Spear Goblins, which is always important. It's going to go drop his 3 Musketeers. So I'm going to poison the 2 side, as I said before. I'm going to go drop Ice Golem in the back. I'm going to try to get cycling back to my poison pretty soon. Go for my Bandit, giving him the ability to maybe go in for some more. There we go. So he's actually going to drop more units right into the poison like a true sir. I appreciate that, bro. We're actually going to go for Royal Ghost just to make sure everything like dies inside the poison. We're going to go in for Zappies on the other side, log it all back. And I think I can just go in for Bandit and probably just take his right-hand tower. Oh, okay. Well, he just gave up, man. This is a 12-1.5. Let's get some hype in the chat. 29 seconds left, and we're just going to 3-crown him. Assert dominance to the highest degree. You guys already know. Let's get some hype in the chat. Let's get some assert dominance emotes. This was a glorious 3-crown to cop off the last 12 win. Let's get it. I love 3-crowning, man. And when that 3-crown appears on the profile, it feels so dang good, man. Hype. Let's get it. What do you guys think that we're going to get in this challenge? If I had to hope and pray for something, I would hope for a Magic Archer because we want to get that thing maxed out. Actually, our Royal Ghost is out here too. 17 out of 20, guys. 17 out of 20 is really clean. Sparky? Nah, dude, you're so sadistic. Let's never get a Sparky. Alright, guys, let's go right into the chest. Let's get something. I really want a Magic Archer. Make my dreams not memes any longer. 22k gold. We're gonna get 1,000,000 gold again, and it's just gonna feel like such a meme. Getting bats. Flying Machine. Remember the Flying Machine when it was in every single Golem deck and now it's just not used? Goblin Hut is still out here. Dark Goblin. Daryl the Dark Goblin. We gotta play some more decks with him. I love that card. Arrows. I hate arrows and I hate Minion Hordes, so I hate both those cards. I hate the card that it counters too. Ice Yeti. Low key, as soon as Ice Spirit got nerfed, Ice Golem became one of the best decks in the game because it's always used for kiting. It's actually another way of killing Minion Horde in conjunction with Zap. And unfortunately, we're not gonna pull a Legendary. We actually got trolled with witches. Not even the Leap Barbarian. Yeah, we didn't even get the Barbarian Barrel. I wanted to max that out. I can't believe we didn't get that. So really a huge troll with this chest. Absolutely nothing I could use, but still out here, man. Look at that. We're getting really close to 800k cards. This is coming crazy, man. Really close.